So, according to the president of Russia, liberalism is dead. It's an interesting statement coming from a man like him. You have to bear in mind, this is the perfect example of being mindful of the messenger, right? Please pay attention to the messenger. This is a man who's essentially a gangster. A statement coming from a man who probably never even heard of liberalism until this week. Take that very much into consideration. Who is saying this? Now, it is interesting how this gets so much play in the media and everything like that. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to push these buttons and get into our ears and just rattle the cage, right? To just make these bombastic statements and these proclamations. He comes across to me, watching him over the years, as a man who's essentially marinating in his own BS, to say the speak. I wish I could come up with a more elegant way of saying that, but it is. He's just got this calm, cool demeanor, like he knows everything. But the things he says are just to me, it screams somebody who's just living in a bubble, right? Just a really heightened bubble. This is not the first time he's made statements that just makes you wonder, what world is this person living in? I know liberalism is not perfect. Definitely it's far from it. But we've seen the alternative, and why would that have any mass appeal? I mean, the alternative seems to always have an advantage when pretty much fear is in the air. It seems to thrive off of that, right? Fear. All this right-wing, reactionary upheaval or a wave or whatever you call it is pretty much fueled by people's fears. That's what it's based on. It uses people's fears. And this is what it's based on. Now, it's too easy to just see all of these things that Trump, the president of Brazil, and all these right-wing governments that are coming along in Europe and elsewhere in the world, and to extrapolate that and say this is where the trend is going. I mean, this is the ebb and flow of things, right? Will it last? I don't think so. When does it ever last? And why would it last? What kind of mass appeal would this have for people? I mean, we've been down this road before where we go and indulge in these kinds of things. I mean, is our short-term memory that bad? But I just don't see it. The world is just going to wake up and then suddenly embrace Russian nationalism. I mean, the world order that he's prescribing is not even a world order. It's just essentially Russian imperialism. And to me, it's like, where does that get play? What kind of mass appeal does that have? He knows how to play and push our buttons. How to manipulate the media over here by saying these kinds of things and getting everybody riled up. I mean, it is disheartening when you see him make a statement like this and then it just gets in the airwave here and then he pumps more and more fear into us. That's his MO. Get into our minds, exploit our weak points, and divide and conquer. It's not a new strategy, and it's not even that sophisticated. Social and political liberalism has been the trend for the last century, and I don't see it dying anytime soon. It's going to take a lot of beatings, but it's just a natural ebb and flow of things. Because the natural position of human beings is to be free, not to be oppressed and told what to do. So the product or whatever he's selling has just very limited appeal, especially when you see it for what it is. It's just more of the same old things that we've just been trying to get away from for centuries now. I just can't wait for the rise of Russian nationalism to just sweep the world by storm. That'll be an interesting day. Now, it'll be interesting to see how much longer Putinism is going to last. Now, that's my 2 cents on this whole thing. If you want to chime in, please post a comment. Let us know what you think. Let the world know what you think, because I'm interested to see what the conversation is like on this kind of topic itself. Anyways, thanks for watching, and more videos to come.